What's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about Microsoft, Activision, and Bethesda. I figure since I've seen a lot of news out there for these three companies the past 2 days, I think it's time to put a little video together and see what's actually going on. Now I'll try to keep this video under 5 minutes and try to keep the important stuff on there. But with that being said, there's a lot of information out there, so let's just begin. So right off the bat, let's start off with some good news. The Xbox Series X and S was the #1 best-selling consoles for the month of March in the UK. Now this was due to a supply increase in the country, which means the US will also be getting a supply increase of the Xboxes. So guys, I recommend picking yours up now before Starfield comes out, because after that comes out, you ain't going to get one. So this was kind of like a duh moment, but Jeff Grubbs reported that Microsoft will be hosting its own E3 style showcase in June. Keep in mind, E3 has been cancelled. Summer Game Fest is also in June. So this was expected of something to happen in June with Microsoft and every other game company. But what isn't known yet is, will Microsoft be having one giant show? Or will they split it up and have Bethesda do their own thing, Activision do their own thing, and have Microsoft do its own thing? Nothing is known yet, but it's getting close to June, so we'll find out soon. Alright, so let's switch over to Bethesda. Remember, Starfield is set to come out this year. Whether or not that is true, we still don't know. Hopefully, it's not a Halo situation. But everyone is hoping that it gets a full unveil this June or July, hopefully summertime. Now, the company did show off a minute of a video showing off Bosco, your companion robot. The game, from all the leaks and videos that have come out, have all been looking really good, but none of them have been gameplay videos. They have all been pictures, CGI videos, and leaks, so we still have no idea on what the game actually looks like when it's being played, and whether or not it's Xbox only. Personally, if it was me, I would make it Xbox only, just to get the system selling and get a bunch of Game Pass subscribers day one. Speaking of Game Pass, when Starfield does come out, it will be on Game Pass day one. So Sony, take some hints here. Alright guys, let's talk about Activision, our favorite company. That was a joke. Please don't hate this video. So Activision is located in California. California is supposed to be a programmer's, I want to say Hollywood. It's the best place to work as a programmer because you're making 6 figures minimum. And if you're an Amazon employee, you're making like 300,000 starting. So yeah. So news just came out today talking about how Activision is finally making all temp game testers full-time employees. Apparently they have over 1,100 temp game testers, and they are finally making the minimum wage hourly of a McDonald's employee in California. So $20 an hour is what they will start you at if you are a game tester at Activision. Now, well, soon. Now, as a programmer myself, this kind of pissed me off. If somebody offered me $20 an hour starting without experience, I would just walk away. Yes, they are game testers. But keep in mind, guys, 40% of all programming is debugging and testing. The most important job of a programmer is testing, because if your stuff is buggy, ain't no one going to want that. I mean, look at EA's Battlefield. There's more bugs in there than there are people playing the game. And keep in mind, guys, this is California. An apartment costs $3,000 to $4,000 to rent for a decent sized 1-bedroom, heck, even some studios. Ain't no one making $3,000 at $20 an hour. Now, this raise does take effect April 17th, this Sunday. You know, this just hit me. What were they paying them before this raise took effect? What are they paying them now, basically? I want to say $14 is what I'm guessing, because it's Activision. And believe it or not, I don't live near California at all. I wish I did, but I don't. Our interns from high school make like $16 to $17 an hour here. If you're making 14, heck, they're making anything under $20 an hour as a temp employee, working as a IT or programmer or even game tester. What were they thinking accepting that job? I mean, I guess this is good news because now they're making more money and they qualify for the company bonuses and stock plans and other benefits. They're full-time employees, so they're going to get health insurance and all that. But honestly, $20 an hour in California, you will honestly be making more as a waiter than as a tester. Yeah, you're a game tester, but you're basically making a fast food worker's paycheck. Alright guys, so we're about over 5 minutes, but whatever. I wanted to bring this up because it kind of makes sense now why Activision is giving their employee raises and hiring them on full time. But on Tuesday, 4 senators wanted to stop the merger basically of Microsoft and Activision, and the reason for that is the toxic workplace of Activision. And a few articles did come out of toxic workplaces in Microsoft. So these senators are basically saying, don't let this happen because it might make it worse for the employees who are working there, and they don't like Bobby, the CEO of Activision, which they did cite that they want him to quit before this even happens. So he's going to be getting, I want to say fired, but honestly, he's about to basically sail off with $200 million minimum. But I'm pretty sure the senators basically trying to stop the merger of Microsoft and Activision is what's leading to Activision basically changing and trying to make their employee work area better so that this merger can happen. Personally, I hope this merger does happen because you get Activision and Microsoft. I mean, it is going to cause some kind of monopoly because how big Activision is, and that's on top of that. But right now, it's still going on. The senators are still trying to fight this. I'm pretty sure the merger is going to happen. I mean, Microsoft has too much money, really good lawyers to not let this happen. But this is kind of a little damper happening. But I'm pretty sure this is why the employees are getting better benefits now. I'll keep you guys up to date if anything changes and if this gets even more updated, as this is up here in the title. But guys, thank you for listening. Hope you made it this far. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.